Okay, hello everyone. I'd like to share my experience after reading the book called The Da Vinci Code by the Dan Brown. And this is totally spoiler-free review, so you don't need to worry about the spoiler. Okay, so let's talk about the book first. About the genre, it is mystery thriller. Um, Actually, this is my one of my favorite books. Part of my English is just not very good. As I like to improve my English, I read a lot of English novels, and I read fictions most of the time. So this is relatively new to me. Okay, let's talk about the storyline. The plot was set in Paris, France, and the story starts with a man killed by another man, and the victim was a curator at the museum where you can go and see the famous painting called Mona Lisa. Well, the thing is, the way the victim lied on the floor after he was killed is really strange. And the dead body remained on the floor in very strange positions, and he also struggled a lot to draw some symbols and pictures with his blood on the floor. That was the message he liked to send to his closest people, and that was the code of his greatest secret, which is the location of the keystone, and it is the reasons why he was murdered by a priest from Opus Dei. So, what is Opus Dei? It's a kind of religious gang, and they have desperately been looking for the keystone so that they could become the most powerful religions above all, especially Vatican's. They like to ruin the reputation of Vatican's, so they want the keystone. So who is the main lead of this story? And he's a professor from Harvard University called Robert Langdon. Actually, he's a symbologist, so apparently he is expert in reading and interpretation of the ancient symbols, like the ones left by the aforementioned victim at the museum. So Langdon is the one who can crack the code and follow the man's greatest secret, and but he can't do this alone. So there's also one special girl who is cryptologist. So this story is about how they struggle to solve the puzzles and follow the secret. Although I think some of you might have already watched the movie adaptation of this book, where the famous movie star Tom Hanks played as Robert Langdon, but there are several reasons why you should also read the book, even when you finish the movie. Number one reason is about facts, and facts about religion, history, and art, right? I think we can always explore more about facts in detail from books, right? And the second is you can also imagine every single scene as you like in your own magic land, right? Okay, so for newbies, this is the book you should definitely read if you're a big fan of mystery, thriller, and detective story. To say frankly, this is my favorite book because first, this is recommended by my special friend, and second, as a big fan of fictions and fantasies, and this is relatively new to me, like I said before. And the other thing is, from a personal point of view, as a Buddhist from an Asian countries, I don't know much about other religions, so I have to struggle a lot to understand the religious uh, facts mentioned inside this book. But I love googling while reading, so I've got a lot of new knowledge from this book about art, religions, and histories. So last but not the least, this book really got a good rating among readers. So I like to encourage to you. I like to encourage you to go and grab the book and enjoy reading. Bye bye.